Hey folks, welcome back to Twins Outdoors. Today we are going to be restoring this sled. It's a model 1953 and it was made in the 1970s. So my grandfather bought this for his kids in the 1970s, and they used it a lot. And when my dad was around 13, he tried to restore it. He did pretty good, but it's been in our shop for quite a while, and we found some really nice mahogany wood, and we got a couple more pieces. That's not all of it, but we're gonna try and fix it up. And we're supposed to have a chance of snow in the next couple of days, so hopefully we're gonna be able to ride it, and so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so what we're planning on replacing is most all of the boards except this one right here. We're gonna leave this one here because it's in good condition. It's tight where it needs to be, and we're gonna sand all this down, and we're gonna paint it back. And one cool thing about these older sleds is that with this, whenever you pull like on this or push your feet, you can steer like down a hill or something. So it's just awesome. So it's like not one of those real plastic junky ones. So we'll have a actual good sled. So let's get started. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna cut off these aluminum rivets right here. But we're not gonna be able to cut these two off right now because these ones are steel. And this buzz won't do the job for the steel. It'll be kind of wonky. Also, if you see me looking all over the place, it's because I can hardly see out of these glasses because these are someone's glasses that are prescription glasses, bifocals, and I'm like all over the place with this. So if I'm just looking around, that's why. So we're gonna start by just cutting off these aluminum ones. We got the aluminum ones off. I don't know how we're gonna get the steel ones off yet, but we'll figure it out. But the design of the thing is pretty cool. I didn't think people really put that much time into a sled. We might use a ratchet to get them off. I don't know yet, but we'll see. All right, now we need to take the fasteners out of the bottom of the sled. Alrighty, so we have these ones off right here, and now we're just gonna get these ones out so we can just take all this wood off of the frame. Okay, I think we got everything undone, so now we're just gonna hopefully be able to take all the wood off of the sled. Alright, so this is what we're going to be trying to make it even like where it's constructed better and where it's like just will stay together and just be like much stronger and stuff. So we're gonna set this aside just so we can look at it, and we're gonna get these out, and then we're gonna try and start cutting our mahogany and just cutting it out to what we need it to look like, and then we're gonna hopefully try and start assembling. All right, guys, so we just cut the rope off, and we're gonna replace the rope whenever we get this all said and done. I'm gonna take the main part of the sled, or the frame, and I'm gonna go and sand it so we can put a new coat of paint on it. And then I'm going to take all this mahogany right here and use the part that the wood that we just got off of the sled itself. I'm gonna use this as a template so I can start constructing the wood and making it where this will be able to fit right onto it. All right, we've got the frame of the sled, and I've got some 100 grit sandpaper, and I'm not going all the way down to the metal, but I'm just trying to clean it up so it gets real smooth so we can put that new coat of paint on it. All right, guys, so right now we're trying to get the straightest piece out of this mahogany board so we can just make it the best we can possibly do it. So whenever you're using this chop saw, what you want to do, you want to push down and back so it doesn't go anywhere, and you don't want to like slam it down. You just get it in there and just go nice and slow. So let's go start cutting some more. All right, guys, so we have gathered all the original pieces from the sled, and we're going to start measuring them just so we can have something to go off of on our, like, whenever we're putting it together. So this lengthwise, this is 43 inches. And then this way, it's 3.5 inches. So we're gonna measure the rest of the pieces, and then we're gonna start tracing and then cutting out that. So we'll get back to you whenever we have all the other pieces measured. All right, guys. So we got the dust collector on, so it's gonna be a little bit louder. So what I've been doing, we cut this where it's originally on this one, we thought they were really thin. So we wanted to make it a little bit more thicker, still being light. So we made them 3/8 inches thick through here. And I also traced out the middle board and the side boards right here. So what we're gonna do, we got this clamp down on this side, and we're gonna cut it out with this. Alright, so it's a new day and we have all of our pieces cut out. So we're going to start drilling the holes into them so we can put them where we need them to be. So first we're going to start with these running boards. Alrighty, so we've got the holes cut in all of these, and now we're going to start assembling these pieces onto each other. Alright, we used a countersink drill bit so that we could get the screws under the head of the board so it's not sticking out and jabbing into us while we're sledding. We got all the pieces cut out now, and now we're going to assemble them. We've already assembled some of them, as you can see. Alright guys, we have the other part, or the wood part of the sled built. It's in the other room, and we now need to put a coat of this spray paint. It's a sunrise red color, so what it says. We've already done a little bit, as you can tell, but put it in here. This is a cool machine. Pulls all this air in here so it doesn't get everywhere. We want a pretty light coat on it so it doesn't have any rolls or anything in it. And it's a really pretty red. So we're gonna get the paint. So we finished painting the frame of the sled, and now we're going to stain our woodworking. So we use mahogany wood. Probably should have told you guys that earlier, but we use mahogany wood because first of all, it's beautiful. Second of all, we want to be able to use it for a really long time. And the reason that we're staining it is because wood needs to be sealed, obviously, especially whenever we are using it on snow. And you guys know, snow's water, just gross. And it can get into it, expand, and kind of make the wood not very good. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. We're going to use 3 coats of Danish oil. So I'm going to get it wet with all this Danish oil, and then he's going to wipe it all down. I'm going to switch spots. Mahogany is already really, really pretty, but whenever you put a stain on it, man, it just comes to life. It just looks amazing. Like, as you can see, it's just like really pretty. And I can only see this side. That's not. Oh, yeah. So it goes from this. It's got a couple spots of stain on it. To this. It's unbelievable. Beautiful. So it is the third day, and we have got our second coat of Danish oil already on the wood body of the sled. But we decided we only do 2 because it looks amazing as it is now. So now we're going to put the Danish oil on this part, and we're only going to put 1 coat on it just because we want to get this assembled to show you guys. So let's get started with that. Alright guys, so we have finished doing this, or putting the Danish oil on this, and we're going to put up all of our oil and stuff, and we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to start assembling. Whenever you're cleaning up your stuff, whenever you're messing with oil and stuff, you want to spread it out and do not lay it on top of each other, because the oils will spontaneously combust, and they will cause a fire. Because that has happened before, whenever we were finishing some drawers, and with the rags were stacked on top of each other, and they caught fire. So just try and be careful with that, because we don't want, if any of y'all try and do this, we don't want y'all getting hurt or catching a fire. All right, we've got the frame painted, we've got the woodwork done, and we got the rope attached to the front for the steering, and now all we gotta do is put it together. What's up, cool cats and kittens? This is the final product of our sled. Woo! Well, you guys will probably never guess how much it cost us to restore this amazing sled. So we already had the sled, and this was some extra mahogany that we had, and this is still the original piece. And all we had to buy was a couple bolts and some nuts and the rope and the paint that we use for the frame, and it looks like an absolute beast. It only cost $15 for all this stuff. $15 for everything. So, and it was super fun to be able to build with Carter, and this thing is just going to be awesome. It was so fun to just put the life back into something that my dad got to use whenever he was younger. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Snow does not come for a couple of days, but when that day comes, we will make a video of us sledding with this thing. We have a couple big hills, so we'll have some pretty awesome videos for you. So like and subscribe, turn on the notifications so you won't miss whenever we post the video of us sledding. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. See ya. See ya! What's up, cool cats and kittens? No, I'm not doing that. Sorry. That's okay.